everyone. In this section of the news, we'll talk about food insecurity in Colombia. Food insecurity is a pervasive issue in our country, with millions of people struggling to access nutritious food. This issue has become even more pressing in the wake of the pandemic, which has exacerbated exciting inequalities and pushed even more people into poverty. In this program, we'll explore the causes and consequences of food insecurity in our country, as well as the efforts being made to address this critical issue. In Colombia, malnutrition is a public health problem that especially affects children under the age of 5, generating short, medium, and long-term consequences for physical and cognitive development. To make way for the body of the program, it is considered relevant to mention that in the latest weekly epidemiological bulletin of 2022 issued by the National Institute of Health shows as a total of 20,337 cases of acute malnutrition in early childhood reported by health institutions in the year. To address malnutrition in Colombia, the government has implemented a range of programs and initiatives including social safety nets, nutrition education, and food assistance programs. However, these efforts need to be scaled up and sustained to ensure that all Colombians have access to adequate nutrition and health care.
3. Malnutrition children in the hospital. Lack access to health services is another cause of malnutrition in Colombia. Many people cannot afford to pay for health services and do not receive access to medical care net to prevent and treat malnutrition. 4. Armed conflict in Colombia. Violence and forced displacement are other causes of food insecurity in the country. Many people are forced to leave their homes and lose their livelihoods, increasing their vulnerability to food insecurity. The following are the causes of malnutrition and food insecurity in the country. First, in Colombia, where the majority of the population is engaged in agriculture. We see that the lack of access to arable land is one of the causes of food insecurity in these areas. Many people do not have land to grow their own food and rely on buying food at high prices. 2. Low-income people buying food at a local market. Poverty is another cause of food insecurity in Colombia. Many people simply do not have enough money to buy nutritious food.
Malnutrition remains a major public health problem in Colombia, despite the progress made in recent years in reducing malnutrition rates, especially in urban areas. The problem persisting, particularly in rural areas and among vulnerable groups, such as indigenous people and low-income households. So we are looking for a situation strategy to mitigate this situation a little, since it can to be solved because this takes years to be happening, and in this way help several families that need it, since good food makes the person have a good well. In conclusion, food insecurity is a serious problem in Colombia that has deep and complex causes. Poverty, violence, and armed conflict, discrimination, and lack of access to basic resources are some of the main causes of food insecurity in Colombia. To address this problem, it is necessary to implement policies and programs that promote access to minute and necessary food for all Colombians and promote nutrition education and equal opportunities for all the people. Food insecurity is a fundamental human right.